Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. This is Burnt Coal, and right now the sun's coming up.
158.1 miles.
The sun's coming up over Harrisburg.
I-77 south toward Charlotte, North Carolina.
We just left the Buc-ee's going down Interstate 81. You're joining me as I'm making my way south this morning. It's the 27th of December, 2025. Ooh. And I'm happy to be talking to you this morning because I want you to know something that I've learned this year. This has been a tough year, 2025, and I don't know about you. Most people that I've talked to have gone through something. They've gone through some kind of change, they've gone through some kind of win, they've gone through some kind of loss, they've gone through something this year. And I hope that whatever you've gone through, you're making it. And if you're still looking for some kind of reason, well, that's what I've learned, is that we're not always supposed to know the reason. And I'm not, like, we are not always supposed to know the reason. I don't say that as like I'm trying to be higher than thou or enlightened or anything like that. It's just I think that we're not supposed to know. I mean, until we're just supposed to be ourselves. And because if we knew, and I just treat it like this, right? I don't ascribe to a specific spiritual or religious framework. Just think about in terms of Shakespeare. Hopefully you know Shakespeare. I mean, I know I'm in the United States, and you might be watching this from wherever you are, but think about plays. They're written down a certain way on paper. They have the instructions for where the actors are supposed to go on stage. They have the instructions for what's supposed to happen on stage. They have instructions for what the actors are supposed to say, the script. It's written. It's there. So if we kind of use that as a metaphor for life, and that quote of, life is a play and we're all actors from Shakespeare, let's just take that kind of very literally and believe that, we are actors. Now, actors, whenever they're in character, they're in the moment, they're in the scene, whatever, they're fully invested. They are that thing. Because if they're not acting, if they're not going to respond like a human would in that scenario, again, if they don't respond like a human would in that scenario, people will notice. There's something, an instinct within us where we understand emotions reflected to situations and the relationships between them. And let's just say there's a scene where a woman realizes that she's pregnant with another man's baby, but she still loves this other man. And she's just like, oh no, Jeremy is the father, but I really love Dwayne. Oh no. It's not going to come off as genuine. It's going to be bad acting. So, life. I'm going to try to pull it back to this now. Life, we're in the play. We are in it. It's going on around us. There's other actors in your life. There's plots that you've been a part of or that you're in unknowingly. And as the actor, it's a good thing that we don't know the future. We don't know the scenes coming up because we've got to really act like ourselves in it. So when we treat the world like that, treat the upcoming year, it's not, oh, I wish I knew the future. I just wish I could find a fortune teller, find a tarot card reader, something that'll tell me what the future is going to be. I wish I knew. Or maybe you're a person, I've met a lot of people who are very headstrong. I'm not one of these headstrong people. A lot of headstrong people who are just like, nope, I know this is the way it is and this is the way it's going to be, and if things don't go that way, well, then that's their problem. Yeah, I mean, take whatever approach, but be yourself. That's it. It's be whatever feels genuine. Because that's what we can control. We can't control traffic. We can't control the weather. But we can control how we react to it. What goes on, like and again, that's the word, act. What emotions we show, what responses we let out. People are really good actors. Some people are really good actors. Some people will, completely put on this front. And again, I'm one of those people, right? So I can definitely, I'm not taking a side of an outsider saying that putting on a mask is something it's very common, something that we all do. And if we're looking at something going on for me over this past year, looking at a lot of stuff going on in my life, it's either been a question of, have I been the one who's foiling my own plot, or am I supposed to know something? Am I like, are things just happening that I'm supposed to be here for? There's powers outside of my control, kind of thing. And if I'm cool with powers acting outside of my control, and just believing that, like, belief. All right, so here's another fun word. And in me, I don't know what's coming up next, but I don't think it's bad when I ask myself that little internal monologue or that little gut feeling. When I say, okay, is this going to be a bad 2026, or is this going to be a bad something coming up? I have positivity. And old Burnt Coal is not in a position right now to be very positive. So, and that's if I use, logic. Logically, I'm not in a good situation. Logically, you're joining me in my home office right now, and that isn't the best, or this isn't the best home office I've been in. It's not the best home. But I've just got to be positive that as I keep going on, as the story keeps going on, that there's more to it. This isn't my final act. And whatever you're going through, I hope that helps. Because you've got more acts. If you're here watching this, you're still breathing. You still got more stuff to do. And if you don't know what it is, that's okay. You might not have to know what it is. Take a rest stop, and it'll come to you. That's what I'm gonna do. So, a lot of glare as the sun's coming up. Thanks for bearing with me. I'll talk to you next time.